In 1992, the Premier League changed the landscape of English football forever, breaking away from a 104-year football pyramid model used by the Football League. With B-Sky B winning the rights to air the game-changing footage from the inaugural season in 1992, £304 million was paid to the clubs over 5 years, attracting the interest of England's top clubs. With revenue packages increasing yearly to a staggering £7.2 billion in 2022, the Premier League showed no signs of slowing down. Until the YouTube Super League was announced. 10 teams were invited to join this inaugural Super League, with £250 million handed out to any participating team to spend on transfers. The participating teams in this year's YouTube Super League are Arsenal, Bohemian F.C, Bristol Rovers, Fulham, Liverpool, Manchester United, Newcastle United, Portsmouth, Rangers and Southampton F.C, all of which have replaced their managers with YouTubers. These 10 teams will battle it out home and away over 18 games as they look to be crowned the inaugural YSL champion. With a transfer window mid-season, all teams will be able to further strengthen as they're given another cash injection and also get to spend the money remaining from the initial transfer window. Following the formation of the league, the YSL sent teams worldwide to participate in friendly matches to showcase the league, its talent and excitement. Arsenal kicked off our friendly action with a convincing 9-1 victory over Inter Miami FC in America. Arsenal boasted their new signings Dusan Vlahovic for £65 million, Pedri for £80 million, Alejandro Granado for £45 million and Endrick for £60 million. These 4 signings alone, added to a plethora of talented players at Arsenal, lead to them being considered as one of the favourites for the inaugural season of the YSL.
It looks the right ball. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there. Real opportunity. And there it is. He's doubled up
they just looked so nervy, and when they went forward, it was really slow and pedestrian. They'll be really disappointed after that.
Bohemian F.C. made a marquee signing, capturing Heung-min Song for £45 million in the transfer window. With this signing in the bag, they were quickly sent off to Seoul F.C. to promote the YSL, with all their new signings on show. With the full £250 million budget spent, Bohemian have completely reshaped their side, adding no fewer than 13 players, which include Gerard Bowen for £50 million, Ewan Ferguson for £50 million, and Eberechi Eze for £55 million, to name a few. Heung-min Song and the new additions did not disappoint, as they ran out 8-0 winners.
Oh, he saved it.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. It's fantastic reflexes.
That will ease any defensive worry. Now, this has to be. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed. Looks a good ball. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but then perfectly anticipated. Really well won. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Oh, yes. That couldn't have been executed any better. A magnificent goal. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there. This has to be. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this tournament.
Finishes too. It's a great result.
Bristol Rovers, like Portsmouth later in this video, completely overhauled the playing squad, adding no fewer than 20 new players to the team. This came at a cost of £247 million and boasted such marquee names as Harry Kane for £100 million, John Stones for £35 million, Jordan Pickford for £22 million, and Sadio Mane for £15 million, to name a few. Bristol Rovers headed off to Australia to take on Melbourne Victory, where they were completely in control in a 4-0 victory.
Failed to do so. Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. The fans want to see a shot. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Harry Kane. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save. Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. He's in behind. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. substitution in the offing. Today, they were outplayed at times, but they kept plugging away and they've ended up with a great result.
Fulham headed off to India to take on Mohun Bagan and blooded all 5 of their impressive signings captured for a combined £185 million in the window. This included Gianluigi Donnarumma for £40 million, Nico Williams for £7 million, Arda Güler for £45 million, Antonio Rudiger for £25 million, and Inigo Martinez for £5 million. Fulham ran out 6-0 winners on the night with an impressive display from Nico Williams on the left wing.
Takes it on. Really sound defending. Great opportunity. A goal. And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Oh, this looks useful. It's there for him. Another goal. The lead rose to 4 now. A rampant display.
As with Arsenal before, Liverpool added to an already impressive squad, spending £258 million in the window, which was aided by the sale of Kevin Kelleher to Bohemian F.C. for £23 million. Signings such as Martin Zubimendi for £50 million, Rafael Leao for £90 million, Bremer for £60 million, Rafinha for £50 million and Thomas Muller for £8 million set them as early favourites to be crowned the inaugural YSL champions. Liverpool headed off to Saudi Arabia to take on Al Hilal in a 2-1 victory. Manchester United headed off to China to take on Shanghai Port FC, running out 6-0 winners, boasting their 3 new signings in Rodri at £130 million, a YSL record, Ollie Watkins for £65 million and Alphonso Davies for £50 million. These 3 players will further aid an impressive squad which makes them early season favourites for the YSL. Chemistry already seems to be forming as Ollie Watkins settled in nicely to life at Manchester United.
Mendes. And another. 4 to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over? Found nicely and in. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match 4 home. This has to be. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this game. This could be. From that performance.
Newcastle United were tasked with a difficult challenge as they headed off to Argentina to play Boca Juniors, following the capture of Lionel Messi for £30 million in the transfer window. They also added further big names in Neymar for £30 million, Eder Milito for £60 million, Robert Lewandowski for £15 million, Ilkay Gundogan for £15 million, Antoine Griezmann for £25 million, Joe Cancelo for £25 million and Granit Xhaka for £20 million. This impressive list of names cost Newcastle £220 million, leaving them a further £30 million to strengthen in the transfer window. Robert Lewandowski was on hand to open his Newcastle account and seal the win in Argentina.
And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. Xhaka. Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Neymar. And the keeper more than equal to it. What a chance here. Well, he's kept that out nicely. Oh, chance here. And they've done it. Level again with not long to go. Neymar. Lovely weighted pass. Good performance, as it so often is, from Robert Lewandowski today. He has plenty of questions.
It's always nice to get the winner so late on. Feels more
As with Bristol Rovers before, Portsmouth completely overhauled their playing squad, adding notable names as Cristiano Ronaldo for £15 million, Luka Modric for £6 million, Kingsley Coman for £50 million, and their marquee signing, Kevin De Bruyne, at £45 million, to name a few. Things look promising for Portsmouth as they visited the MLS team Montreal F.C, running out 7-0 winners, with Karim Benzema bagging some impressive goals in the process.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now.
And a weighted pass in the direction of De Bruyne.
And a goal! And running riot here, almost out of sight.
Riyad Mahrez. Ronaldo. And it's teed up for Ronaldo.
A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Mahrez.
Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Rangers headed off to Italy to take on Parma and ran out 2-1 victors on the night, with their winner being scored by £4 million signing Ciro Immobile. He joined an impressive list of incoming players alongside Luis Openda for £60 million, Thibaut Courtois for £28 million and Brian Cristante, to name a few. Rangers have certainly strengthened in all areas of their squad, with the notable addition of Thibaut Courtois, who pulled off some incredible saves in their 2-1 victory.
Could be threatening. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? Valentin Mihaila. The save was a good one. As long as they come in from the flank. It has to be. Oh, that's a fine save. Now with Immobile. Oh, big chance. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today.
Esteves. And he takes on the shot. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again.
Stop letting him control the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
One man who certainly caught the eye, Ciro Immobile. Interested to get your verdict as regards his performance.
Well, I enjoyed watching him today. His work rate, skill and movement were excellent.
Southampton rounded out their transfer window by spending their entire £250 million budget on 5 players. Santiago Jimenez for £40 million, Ousmane Dembele for £60 million, Bernardo Silva for £70 million, Nathan Ake for £40 million and Lucas Hernandez for £40 million will all aid Southampton as they look to finish above their fierce rivals Portsmouth. Southampton headed off to Switzerland to play BSC Young Boys and ran out 2-1 victors on the night with an impressive display.
And will it be the leveller? Ball is loose. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up. Bernardo Silva. Real chance. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Quick thinking to win it back. Oh yes, it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And making the move to the inside. Oh, and what a good stop it was. The goalkeeper playing his part, and this is not finished as a contest.
Didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall, the better of the chances, just about deserved their win.
So with all teams rested back home, all attention turns to the opening day fixtures. Liverpool head to Arsenal in what proves to be a thrilling match as these two hot favourites for the inaugural YSL match up against one another. Bristol Rovers host Fulham on the opening day, with Bohemian F.C. taking on Manchester United in a tough opening day fixture. Portsmouth host Newcastle, and Rangers host Southampton. We hope you can catch all the action on Match of the Day on the Pompey Games Room channel in November, and until next time, thanks for watching.